I've helped collectors sell millions in rare coins. The sale prices in this video are all backed by real data from top auction houses like Heritage. I know what makes coins and currency valuable, and today I'll break it down for you. In this video, we're going over 1958 Jefferson nickels, and we're gonna hop into it right now. So up first, we have a 1958 5-cent Jefferson nickel. Now, a grading company called NGC graded this coin at a mint state 65 with the full steps on the back. So on the back of the coin, you're going to see a building called the Monticello. That building is actually former President Jefferson's home. Now above the word Monticello are going to be some steps. Now on this coin, it is a bit hard to see, but having full steps above the word Monticello is very, very important for the value of a coin. So those steps are the highest point on the coin, they get worn down the quickest, and during the minting process, they are the hardest area to strike. Keep in mind, full steps only really matter on mint state coins. So if you find a coin that's in pretty beat up condition, the full steps won't really matter even if you have them, because grading companies like NGC and PCGS will only designate the full steps if the coin is mint state. Again, that is going to increase the value of the coin. This NGC graded mint state 65 coin sold for $139. That's a lot of money for a 5-cent coin. Now check this out, $3,120. So it is the same type of coin. This is a 5-cent Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, just like the last one. Now what does that mean when a coin does not have a mint mark? In this case, it means this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. So 1958 Jefferson nickels could be struck in Philadelphia or in Denver. Some other coins can be struck at San Francisco or West Point, but more on that in a different video. Why did this coin sell for so much more money, $3,120? Here's why. So the grade is 1 point higher than the previous coin of a 65. This is a 66 with full steps on the back. Now it all really comes down to a few things, right? The condition, market timing, how many coins are in the population at the time. For example, if there are not that many coins graded at the 66 grade and there's a few collectors that really want to get their hands on that coin, they're going to get into a bidding war and pay a lot of money for a coin that's in a high grade. Just imagine if you got a coin in a 67. If this exact coin sold on Heritage at the same time as this one, but it was a point higher at the 67, it could have easily brought anywhere between $5,000 to $8,000. All of these things add up, but I want to keep things in perspective. It is so challenging to get this high of a grade. Don't think that every coin you find is a gem. It takes a lot of patience and a lot of time and effort to find a really rare coin. But the only real difference here is the grade. It is 1 point higher, and that's why it sold for $3,120. Craziness. So this coin actually sold in 2024, which means the market is really hot right now. This 1958 5-cent Jefferson nickel was graded by PCGS at a mint state 66 plus with the full steps on the back. So a few things here. Market timing is going to be important. So clearly the market is really hot right now for this specific type of coin. Also, the plus designation that was given to the coin by the grader is so important here. So for a second, I want you to imagine looking at hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of this exact coin, 1958 5-cent Jefferson nickel, and you're grading the condition. Now let's say out of the thousands that you see, this one looks really, really nice, but it's not quite a 67. That is where the plus designation comes in. So whoever graded this coin said, hey, this coin is super nice. What we're going to do is we're going to give it a 66 and we're going to give it a plus sign after the grade, signifying that the coin is in really good condition and it looks really nice for the type of coin and the 66 grade. It seems a little bit silly, but that plus sign will dramatically increase the value of the coin. All of these things combined allowed this beautiful coin to sell for $5,280. Moving right along to the Denver minted coins. Now this is always fun to see, guys. Looking on the back right hand side of the coin, you're going to see that small little D mint mark, which stands for the Denver Mint. That is how you know your coin was struck at the Denver Mint. This coin was graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 and it sold for $372. Whoa, check out this coin. This is pretty weird looking, right? Well, NGC graded this coin at a mint state 63. There is no true date on here. You can kind of make out that it's a 1958, but it's hard to see. So long story short, this coin is struck on a Cuban centavo planchet. Now planchet just means the piece of metal the coin is struck on. How do they know it's a Cuban centavo? Well, they take a few things into consideration, the grading companies that is, when determining determining what type of coin the coin was actually struck on. So they take into consideration the date and the type of other coins the US Mint was striking at the time. So if you didn't know, the US Mint actually used to strike coins for different countries. So the Cuban centavo was being produced in the US Mint during the 1950s, and based upon the weight, the metal composition, and other factors, NGC signified that this was struck on a Cuban centavo planchet, and this 5-cent Jefferson nickel from 1958 sold for $1,762.50. Holy smokes, 1958, no mint mark. That means this is a Philadelphia issued coin. This is also what we call a proof coin. So proof coins are made in a different fashion than normally mint state issued coins. Proof coins are produced in a way that is of higher quality. They're done one by one by mint employees, and a lot of the time these coins are presentation pieces, or they are sold by the US Mint to the public, and before the full run is issued, usually a proof coin or a specimen is given to the higher ups within the US Mint to sign off or approve on the specific coin run that is going to happen. All you got to know is that proof coins like this are more desirable for the most part. They have a shiny, lustrous backdrop or field of the coin. It almost looks like a mirror when you're looking at it. Do understand that proof coins are mostly going to be found in collections, and if you do find it out in pocket chains or circulation, the condition is really not going to be that good because it passed a lot of people's hands and it got beat up and worn down over time. So the best place to find one of these coins is going to be in a collection given to you by a friend or family member. And here's the thing, guys, this coin sold for $7,200 and PCGS graded it at a proof 69. Now if you want to sell your coins, what we recommend is going to at least 3 different coin shops and just learning, trying to understand the best deal that you can get for your coin. Be open-minded, understand that your coin is more than likely not rare and valuable, but if it is, you do not want to be on the bad side of the deal here and get ripped off. So that's why it's important to educate yourself. And speaking of education, we have a completely free coin and currency ebook down below. There are no strings attached. We have absolutely nothing to sell you. We do hope you enjoyed this video. Get your free coin and currency ebook down below, and we will see you guys in the next video.